What's up, guys? Welcome back to Barbells and Banter. So on today's episode, Ben talked about a little altercation that he had on the way to the podcast. So you'll have to tune in for that because Ben got a little bit angry. We also talked about the new gym in the area, my experience going to the new gym, and maybe some of my feedback that I have for that gym and gyms around the area. We also talked about Ben's baby moon. So Ben had the weekend away with his wife, and he'll let you know about what he got up to in the big smoke. Went to the city. Got into all of the Melbourne's culinary delights. And then we spoke about just some life advice. We had some questions. We fielded some questions. One of them was about just advice that we would give someone over life and their career. And then we finished off the episode talking about our 5 non-sharing items. So you have to tune in right to the end to get an idea of what those are. As always, if you follow the podcast and you enjoy it and you want other people to, kind of get the same experience, we would love for that to happen. Like, share, sub, give us your comments, more questions as well. It really does help with the episodes and the content just around what you guys want to see. Outside of that, as always, enjoy the episode and we'll catch you in the next one.
Was that the start? What just happened?
Are we doing it?
What are we doing?
Are we talking about?
Yeah, I just nearly got in a fight.
Oh, fucking all in. What happened?
On the freeway.
Who was it?
On the freeway. Some tradie. So
paint the picture for us.
So the way I come in, I end up on the mountain highway, and it's always slow. Like down to at least 40 on a good day. Okay. Sometimes you actually have to stop. Yeah. There's an accident this morning, so there's even more backed up. So as we came out of the backed up part, and everyone actually accelerated up to 100 for the first time. So I have adaptive cruise on my car. Mm-hmm. So I just sit in the right lane and I push the button. And that's the thing. Like, you can get as close to my bumper bar as you like. Yeah. Because the car in front of me is still in front of me. Otherwise, I would be doing more than the speed limit. So this car gets right up to my bumper bar. I'm like, come on, bro. It's 2 cars as far as the fucking eye can see. You tailgating me right now is not getting you anywhere any faster.
Get out of my way.
Then he flashed me.
Oh, wow.
So guess what I did?
You hit the brakes.
Of course. And apparently wasn't very happy with that.
Oh, of course not.
So flew up next to me, abusing me out the window. Then basically just drove. I had to go off the road and slow down to get in behind him. Just drove into me.
Awesome.
So then I drove up next to him again. Yeah. And just waved to him out the window and just pointed to the traffic. Fired across both lanes. So I pulled back into thankfully there's everyone behind us either backed off or wasn't there.
Yeah, crazy people. Let's back off.
So pulls into the stopping lane. Window down, waving me to pull over.
Oh, yeah.
I'm I'm going to stop on the freeway and fight you, bro. Yeah. That's what's happening right now.
Because that is the only logical thing to do right now, right? It's I'm now wrong. Yeah. So I have to fight you.
Yeah. I'm embarrassed that you've just driven beside me again and I can't go anywhere. Now I look like a dickhead, so it must be your fault.
Yeah, and now the only option we have is violence.
Yeah. Yeah. So then flies out of the emergency lane, window down, screaming at me out of his window. I was literally just laughing at him. Yeah. And I was pointing at the road where are you going to go, bro? Just shaking my head at him I'm not going to fight you. You're a dickhead. So then, I tailgated him for the next 10 minutes.
He got in front of you again?
Well, I allowed. Yeah. Because fuck that.
Mm-hmm. Crazy man.
Yeah, so I just
Did he have his business on his side of his car?
Unfortunately not, yeah.
Yeah, because there's been a few times I'm you probably shouldn't behave this way.
I was actually thinking, This
is where dash cams be handy.
Well, yeah, so the dash cam thing would have been good because I was I want to get my phone out to film him in case he just slams the anchors on.
Yeah, and you go into
and ends up in an accident or something, which technically would still be my fault. But
if you violently slam the brakes on
if you're too close.
If you're just period if you don't have allowable stopping distance.
I understand, yeah.
So I was I want to film
but that
him being erratic.
That would escalate.
But I would have enjoyed that part of it. Yeah. The fact that it pissed him off I was I'm about that. But if something happened and it's here's the video of it, it's that'll be a 6 demerit points, sir, and $350 fine for being on your phone in the car.
Yeah.
I was it doesn't really work. As a safety mechanism.
No situation works, right?
Fuck.
Yeah, look at how look at this fuckhead.
Yeah. I got a speeding fine in Sydney too.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah, in the high car. 47 in a 40. Obviously didn't know I was 40.
It's easy to do.
Yeah. I reckon it was when we were lost. When the road was blocked.
Oh.
We couldn't get back into the hotel. I reckon one of those roads would have been 40.
Damn.
And I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
Like maybe around the places that it was actually blocked.
Yeah.
Barriers and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, $160 or something.
Dogs.
Yeah, it was only 1 point. It's all right.
1 point.
I've got all of my points. So it's fine.
I think I'm -5 from that, from being on. May or may not have been on my phone. It's like, oh yeah, challenge it. I'm like, literally like, it was like clear as day. It was so clear. Like, as soon as I just looked at it for like a millisecond, I was like, there's 5 points gone.
Yeah.
Like, I was like fucking $400 or something. The fine. It was,
South Wales is savage, man.
bro, it was so much. I was like, I've done way worse in a car and got caught, and had less of a reprimand.
The first thing Amy said was, "Did Jason drive it all?"
And
I was like, "Nah, I drove that whole
not
trip,
this time.
unfortunately."
Not this time, Amy. It was almost strategic, this trip. I was like, I even thought to myself, I'm like, I really hope Ben doesn't ask me to drive, because I'm probably going to get a speed.
So yeah, that was my relaxing morning drive into the podcast. These bots really need to learn to do better.
The bots,
Yeah.
in your DMs and stuff,
Yeah.
bro, they
Hello.
don't even speak fluent English.
How are you doing? I'm good. Where are you from? Have a look at my fucking profile.
I'm interested on your coaching. I'm interested on.
Yeah, that's not a good sign. It's not a good sign, is it?
Oh man, between them and the business coaches.
Look, the giveaway is if you're a 10 in your pictures
Oh yeah,
and you triple message,
yeah,
you're not the girl in the photos. I'm sorry, you're just not.
yeah.
No girl that looks like that is going to triple message.
Yeah,
ever.
probably even message me.
Hey, I'm giving myself a little bit, but
yeah,
definitely not triples without a reply.
Definitely not.
Are you there?
Yeah. Hello. So I may have gotten a bit carried away the other day when I went to that new gym.
Mm-hmm. I'm excited to go to this gym.
Yeah, I may have got a bit too excited the first time I went.
Well, it's not that good.
Oh, yeah. Depends what you train.
Okay.
Overdid it a little bit.
No, not at all.
No, he's changed
So
his mind.
I
He's changed
trained
his mind.
So I trained. No. Everybody knows. Everyone who knows me well knows I'm a little bit fussy.
Yeah.
When it comes to workout equipment.
Yes.
And a little bit fussy when it comes to the gym. Just a tiny bit, right? Because I've had to fucking do everything to extract this, which isn't as great as other people have extracted it half the time.
We need to talk about that later too.
So I trained the universal workout that you can do at any gym, and it's going to be highly likely a good workout.
Okay.
So I trained
Dumbbells?
chest, shoulders, and triceps.
Yep.
So realistically, if you train chest, shoulders, and triceps at any gym, the odds of having a bad workout are very slim.
I've just need a cable station and some dumbbells. In
Well, yeah, like I use the pec deck. I was like, it feels good. You know, I use this converging, like a Panada shoulder press. I was like, it feels pretty good.
Yep.
But I could have just used the normal shoulder press.
Yeah.
Or dumbbells.
Mm-hmm.
And I did some cable work.
Is it the back workout or the leg workout? Which one's?
So we went. So Adrian, Liana, and I met up at the new gym on Saturday for our bro down.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to. I think we're going to Doldies this week. If you
I'm
can.
in Sydney. I'll come one day.
I'm in Sydney. Whatever. Mr. Sydney guy over here.
I live there.
Mr. Interstate, we'll call him. So we go to the gym, right? And we're going to train back or pull session. So I went a bit earlier, and I was like, I need to check out the leg equipment.
Of course you did.
Yeah. I was like, because I don't want to waste another day. Yeah. I don't want to waste another time there to do the leg workout.
Yep.
So I went early, and bro, I was so excited to use the it's like a lever squat. So it's not a pendulum, but it kind of works on like a similar plane of motion. Bro, I walked up to this thing. No offense, Tam, but it was like shorter than you.
Yeah.
So I was like, how the fuck am I going to get in there? Even with weight on it, I was like, how do you get in there?
Yeah.
Like, even no weight.
Yeah.
And then I grabbed it, and I went like this, and I fucking nearly tipped it over. And that's with no weight. And I was like, fuck this thing, man. So I was like, all right, that's gone. Off the list. Never using it ever.
Yep.
Walked over to the pendulum squat. The same thing, bro. It's fucking tiny. I was like, what the fuck is this thing, yeah? Gave it a bit of a shake. Nah, not using that either. So then I went to the leg press, and the leg press was okay. Because they have one of those, like,
the Watson plates. Yeah.
It's like a Watson rip-off. Tried that. Was okay. The other leg press sucked. So that was it for me. I was like, I'm never training legs here again. Or ever, sorry. So then we did a back workout, and I had a few other people say to me, like, it just doesn't feel right.
Yeah.
The stuff doesn't feel the way that it should. And we worked out that it's all knockoff stuff.
Yeah.
Like, even the font is slightly different.
Yeah.
And what's actually...
So they've still branded it?
Yeah. Yeah, and it's funny, there's like... There's a couple of machines that have like the pre-core stamp on it. I'm like, that's not a pre-core.
So
like I know what they look like.
It's not even they got it from the factory and this is just another brand. They've tried to be that brand.
Correct.
Right.
Yeah. So even we were looking at the
so much worse.
We're looking at the labels
because you'd be selling memberships like based on having it.
Yeah. So what we worked out is they're all smaller.
Yeah.
The dimensions of them, but what makes it worse is it's kind of like the seat, the height of the seat and all that is the same as the normal brand, but the levers where you pull are shorter. So you have to be like 8 foot tall to get like tension on the target muscle, right? We were fucking around with this high row thing, man. Bro, like I was like, it shouldn't be like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, and every machine I was just fighting to get in it.
Position, yeah.
So I was like, well, back's done. Legs is never happening here.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And I was like, so what do I train? Like and then
Free weights.
The lady goes to me, because it's 2 days in a row getting a casual visit. She goes, oh, we'll have to sign you up for a membership. And I said, listen, lady. I said,
now you listen to me.
I was like, I am really fussy when it comes to where I train, and I'm like,
it's
probably
hard not to call their gym shit.
Yeah, I was like, it's probably best if I do a few casuals before we commit to anything. I was like, do you want me complaining every week?
Yeah,
even
you don't want me here.
Even now that I've gone back to platinum, I was like, I won't complain about the gym.
That's disappointing.
Yeah. Well, look, I feel like you can train arms there, you can train chest, you can train shoulders, right? So I thought a bit of a shake up, because what was really good about it.
Can we still film there next week?
I don't know. We'll find out. We can. It's just like we won't do back or legs.
Okay.
Like if we do a workout, we'll have to.
Yeah.
You might like it. I don't know.
Dumbbells.
You might like it. Who knows?
I got pretty long arms. Maybe that'll help.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna help you. But oh yeah, and so I'm walking around the gym, just having a look as I would do, and they built the machines wrong. Oh. So there's this when everyone does the chest supported row, how everyone does that variation where they hang off it to, that one. Mm-hmm. So they made a machine so you can actually do that, which is okay, I think, in my opinion. It's not really engineered that well, but it's still better than like trying to make the other machine work.
Yeah.
And so what they did is they put the handles like opposite way. Yeah. So one's where it should be. Like pulling towards me, and then the other one is facing the other side.
Oh my god!
And you can't even.
Put it on backwards.
Yeah.
Did they build it incorrectly?
They've built it.
Assembled it assembled it.
Whoever's put it together
so the handle's on the
hasn't
wrong
built it properly. They and more. What's more funny is they haven't tried it.
Yeah.
They
just put it together. And
so then
away.
it started to get in my head. I'm like, well, fuck, man, no one's used this shit. Like, so am I going to be the person that
breaks it?
Yeah, like that has the weight fall on him or something like that.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Fuck.
Yeah, and even so I said when I came
flags.
back, bad. So when I went back to platinum, I was like, I won't complain.
Of course you will.
No, well, I've been good.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, I won't complain about the gym because it's pretty good, right? Outside of a few things. So I went in there the other day, and I was like, it's been about 2 months. I've got to give these guys some feedback. And so I started out the perfect way, though. And I was like, oh, have you guys heard much about that new gym that's coming? That's here? And they're like, yeah, a few people gone. I've gone and checked it out. I'm like, oh, yeah, I said, have you guys ever thought about doing some stuff to here just to kind of freshen up a little bit?
Yeah, bringing in STC as partners.
Yeah. And he's like, oh, yeah, we're thinking about this and that. I said, all right, listen here. This joint needs a paint job, some floors.
Some fucking flooring.
It needs dumbbells, benches, and racks. And new barbells. I said, I haven't touched a fucking barbell in this gym. I said, because they suck. And he was just like, oh, yeah, we think about it, It's 11 month, what do you say? 11-month turnaround for the equipment that they want to buy. Mm-hmm. I was like, 11 months is a long time, bro. It's like, you probably got to do something before that.
Yeah.
As I said, this place
is a mighty long time.
Yeah, I was like, this place is getting a little bit rough.
Yeah.
But he took it in good stride. I feel like I delivered it really well.
Was the owner? Manager?
Well, it's not the manager. It's like the dude that works there when I'm there.
Yeah.
But I figured, you got to start there.
Yeah.
Because if we go straight to the manager,
yeah,
they'll be like, this guy's a fuckhead. Yeah. Don't listen to him. Just
call
complains.
Call you Karen.
Just complains all the time. and he keeps leaving and keeps coming back.
All he does is whinge, leaves for 6 months and comes back.
And then every single person's like, oh, how's the gym? How's the new gym? And I had to say it was good.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to be that guy.
Yeah.
I just said, oh, look, I think you should go check.
He was so excited about it in our chat.
Yeah, look, because I had a sickest workout.
Yeah.
What I think I liked about it as well is because I've lived in this area my whole life, I've literally trained at every gym within a 25k radius of my house.
Yeah.
So there were people I hadn't seen in ages. I'm like, fuck, do I know you? And they're like, yeah, you used to train at Derrimut. And I was like, oh, fuck, yeah, just chat, this and that, how are you?
Yep.
So that was kind of cool. I was like, oh, sweet. So there's people, come from all around the area, we'll call it.
Yeah.
Coming to this gym. Yeah. But I can just see that gym's going to be absolutely fucked in 6 months.
Yeah.
Everything's going to be broken.
Yeah.
It's just got that vibe to it.
Yeah. Yeah. Everything you're saying tells me that the owners don't train. Which is always the biggest warning sign. Yeah.
Isn't it wild how most of those massive gyms are like that?
Yeah. It's just money. Yeah. What's the best gym you've trained in?
Doherty's.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doherty's, and then the best gym I've been inside, we didn't train there. At one of the best gyms I've been inside is Prime Strength in Surrey Hills. Where we did the podcast with Rod.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you go in there that the equipment is...
That's pretty dope.
Is everything that you need to...
Yeah.
Yeah. Pato's good too.
I just love the vibe.
No, I obviously...
Equipment.
Equipment-wise, yeah. Pato's the same. It's got everything you need.
I think Pato would be a better vibe.
Yeah, well, that's the goal, right? The goal is to have something...
It'd be a good hang and good equipment.
Yeah, the goal is to have something like that.
Yeah.
It's just all specialty equipment that is going to be the most bang for buck in terms of space and effectiveness for training.
Yeah.
And then, I think those big gyms, man, they're all, we talked about, I think it was on the other podcast, they're all fucking fighting in the same pit.
Yeah.
It's just, the smaller gym it just ticks all the boxes. Community-wise, vibe-wise.
Yeah, I think just the health club blood in me. How do I explain this? When I was powerlifting, I'd never I don't know, submit the right word? Never just bought into the powerlifting gym scene. Because I didn't train like most powerlifters. It wasn't my place, I don't think.
Yeah.
It's not where I sort of felt at home. I don't know if that's just because I worked in health clubs or because I trained more hypertrophy or what. I don't know what it was, but I just never felt at home in a powerlifting gym.
Yeah.
So EMF, Narang and Kumara, both of those.
Oh, they were pretty.
This is fucking
the one
legit.
that we trained at with the Spartan room. That was cool.
The Spartan room. Yeah, with the powerlifting room.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. So I had comp bench in it.
The Spartan room.
Yeah, it had Spartan on the wall. Yes. But had a comp bench in, so you could go to, for those who have no idea what the fuck we're talking about. So fully kitted commercial gym.
Yeah.
Clean. Everything was fresh. Everything was new. Was techno equipment?
I can't remember now.
They had Watsons and regular dumbbells. Yeah. They have a CrossFit area.
Yeah, functional training area. Yeah.
Huge cardio section.
Lots of machines.
All of that. And I miss that shit. That's part of going to a powerlifting gym's like, I want to go on the treadmill, I want to go on the bike, I want to do a row, or like, I don't know, fucking stretch. Like, you know what I mean?
Have some floor space.
Yeah, it's like, I sit in the rack and do that, sir. Yeah. Like, that shit annoys me.
Do you have that? Is space hard to come by at the gym you're at the moment? Like floor space?
No, there's a little track.
Okay.
That no one uses as a track. Yeah. It's like the stretching area.
Yeah, because there's no floor space where I train. Like, you can't even fucking do lunges.
Yeah.
Like, if you do, you can, but you're in people's way.
Correct, yeah.
And you feel a bit weird doing it.
Yeah. So, yeah, those two. So, that had its own room with a comp bench, I think it was a Goliath deadlift bar. I think there was comp plates in there. Either that or I wasn't strong enough to fill the bar yet. Yeah, maybe I had bumpers. I can't remember. And yeah, squat racks with good, like all good power bars, proper comp bar on the bench. Like it was a legit, in and of itself, like a powerlifting studio.
Yeah.
And then you had a full gym to go and train in.
Yeah,
so it was really good. I liked that. And then the other one.
That was Narang, maybe.
That was Kumara. And then Narang's the one we did that,
that was the big one.
leg workout.
Oh, yeah. Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was savage.
Which all that leg stuff they don't have. So you'd want a dual membership to go to both.
Yeah.
If you lived up there, I think.
Yeah.
You'd go like do legs at that place and then.
Yeah. Yeah. Everyone wonders. Like, it's funny when you train and you start to take training seriously. Like, you kind of work out why people have places where they do workouts.
Yeah.
Everyone used to be like, "What are you training like 3 different gyms?" I'm like,
yeah.
Once you kind of work out the best stuff, it's like,
yeah,
you want to do back at this particular gym. You want to do legs at this gym. And then you can. I feel like back and legs is like the litmus test of a good gym.
Yeah, yeah, because you have to think about that shit.
Well, you've got to select certain equipment that's make or break.
Yeah.
Like, you can't just buy a bunch of random shit.
Yeah,
we can, and most of the people will get away with it. But then I thought about it, and I was like, maybe places don't want to buy that stuff because then they get people like me training there.
Yeah.
Yeah, like us, and it's like, it's the whole Planet Fitness model, right? It's like, big, strong dudes come all the time, and they fucking lift heavy, and break the shit,
and they actually come, so the gym's busier.
Yeah,
you want like a 90% non-attendance rate.
So then it's like they've got to clean the gym, and because it gets used, and it gets used. Like I'm not reckless with the machines and stuff, but still, like the sheer weight. If you multiply us by hundreds of people over a day, then I'm like, is it a purposeful thing that people don't?
I think it'd be more cultural.
Yeah.
Like the culture of the gym. Like where I train, I think it's deliberately not conducive for someone like me.
Yeah. Is it on the second story? Because I feel like every gym that's on the second floor just automatically has that vibe.
Yeah, like there's I always say this, like I'm tempted to just do like a strength block there, just for fun, just because no one lifts a lot of weight there.
Yeah,
there's a couple of girls who are pretty strong, to be fair. And there's like one guy that's just like, if you think of stereotypical powerlifter or like gym bro lifter, it's him. Just like moves all of the weight, but it's just like massive and it's not necessarily pretty, but gets the job done.
Yeah.
But there's just one. So, it'd be fun to do, but it's not... The music's like housey techno, chill, not up and about. The lighting's too bright. The walls are too white. Like, it's just... But they clean every piece of equipment, I reckon, twice a day.
Oh, yeah?
The reception go around with a spray bottle and wipe. Then they talk to the members, and they even like unrack the machines. Like if their machine has weight on the pins, it gets taken off and put on a tree.
Yeah, right.
Except for like a leg press, will have its own stack of 20s on it, but everything else is packed away neat. It's really, really good for that.
Yeah, right.
But they don't want you and me training there.
Yeah,
because the other. Like Lucy and
John.
John would probably be all right, but like, I don't know, maybe someone like Lucy walking into seeing our Sydney session.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not fucking training here.
Yeah. I get it.
Yeah. So it's like, and there's way more of her than there are of us.
Agreed.
So especially in a small town when you own your gym, 100% that's what you're building.
Yeah. Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
But yeah, I still think there's a niche market for like
good gym.
Well, like a high, like you wouldn't market it as like a high performance training facility where it's like, this is only for people who take training seriously.
Yeah.
But you want to attract those people.
Do you know what I think the best example of that is, but we would do it differently, is ASP in Carlton.
Yeah.
Australian Strength Performance.
Yeah.
Yeah. We wouldn't have spinny bars and weightlifting platforms.
The Ollie. Yeah.
You'd have like a mono and a deadlifting platform and different equipment.
Yeah.
But it's perfect.
Correct. Yeah.
Sled, high-end equipment. It's expensive.
Yeah, that's it.
Everything's mint, clean.
Yeah.
They have cleaners go through every day, if not twice a day.
Yeah. There's definitely, I even like chat with people, and I reckon there's a market for people who are willing to pay between $30 and $50 a week.
Yeah.
To train in a high-end facility.
Yeah.
That's capped by membership and has a culture where it's like everyone's there to train and get results.
Yeah. It has to be coaching focused, and the brand has to be bigger than a gym membership.
Yeah.
So for us, it's
and the culture has to be like you train to get results. Like you're not chatting for half an hour in between your workouts and stuff. Like even I was just looking around at this gym during the week, when I was training, and like the people, not even like the way they look, just the way they behave.
Yeah.
One set, walk all the way across the gym, have like a 10-15 minute conversation, laughing, this, that.
Yeah.
I'm like, are you here to train, bro?
Yeah.
Like, I would rather the chatting be at the start and at the end, and events
between sets and shit,
a bit of bands, but like this was like a
I get what
and there was like multiple of this person.
Yeah.
You know, like where if you go to a place and it's like we're here to train, we're here to get results, we're here to work, and it's like we're here to have a good time and connect and have that community and stuff. But it's like at the end of the day, we're all like-minded people who go to the gym to be more than to be better. Whatever the goal is.
Yeah.
So that's I think that's the end goal in mind.
Yeah.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the STCfit podcast, where we talk about all things nutrition, training, and how to live your best life. If you want some more information about coaching, our free resources, and other fitness-related content, be sure to check us out on our website at www.stcfit.com. All right, let's get to the episode.
I haven't really figured out what I want to do after the photo shoot yet. So I'm like really enjoying, and I'll come back to the gym thing. I'll bring it back.
Oh, whatever.
Not making it about me. I am.
It's okay. I made the first 20 minutes about me and the gym equipment.
I'm not sure because it's warming up a little bit. I'm like, I wouldn't mind like going for a run or
running,
doing a little
back
bit.
Jam.
I don't want to do 5K shit. I think sprinting was too hard without access to a spot to do it.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking maybe similar approach, but try and push for like a 400 time. So it's all still mostly sprint work. And I can just go to the oval, and I don't have to run around hills near my house because it sucks. Because they're steep.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah, bro. Fuck. I'll come back to that.
It's coming back to something coming back to.
Yeah, there's so many placeholders that I've put. It's like a comedy set. I'm like going to have throwbacks all over the place. So yeah, that's kind of like, I think I'm enjoying body composition training a lot, but I'm also in an environment where it's kind of the only thing that I feel like I could do. Like I'm not in a gym where I could go in and lift really heavy or...
You're limited by what you have access to.
Yeah, push an AMRAP or like there's one air bike that's kind of shitty.
Yeah.
That's right in the middle. It's like on the edge of the start of the gym. So like I'm doing sprints in there, like the whole fucking gym's going to stare at me and shit. It's like, it's weird.
Okay.
Not like crew where it's like if I just went and obliterated myself on the air bike there, no one would blink an eye. It's normal.
Yeah.
Or use the sled or throw balls at the wall or whatever. It's just kind of normal thing that happens. That stuff doesn't happen at this gym.
Have you tried the trip to Sunbury?
Well, so I'm thinking now, like, do I prioritize a little bit more the extra 15 minutes each way to go to Powerhouse?
Yeah.
Mixed gym in Melton also looks phenomenal.
I've heard great things about that gym.
Yeah.
So, yeah, depending on how far that is to you.
I always forget her actual name. Fan of the show. Her handle's Baby Blue.
Okay.
But can't remember her actual name. Just come to the program workshop. Shout out.
Know who she is.
Yeah.
Also don't know her name. Her actual
Sorry,
name.
we'll learn it before.
Yeah,
the
great
event.
way to like just fucking throw me under the bus.
Throw us both under the bus.
Fucking hell, bro. Are you kidding? How dare you?
Thank you, Sarah.
Sarah, that's it. Thank you.
Tam coming in clutch.
Yeah, fuck, saved us.
Yeah.
Oof, I'm sweating.
Yeah.
Yeah, that gym looks sick.
Yeah.
She's been in Bali.
Yeah.
And she's like, every gym here sucks. I'm like, it doesn't look like it does. It just mixes great.
Yeah, your gym's just amazing.
So, yeah, I'm wondering, like, if I can
Where
make that work somehow. Like, if I go there once a week coming home from here or,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Do I want to take the extra level of friction in? Because I'm in such a good zone with my training that I'm willing right now.
Yeah.
But
What's the time, the maximum amount of time you would travel to the gym? You can talk. You can comment as well, Tam.
so
What's the maximum time?
I don't know. It's situational.
Regular commute, regular gym, not just like because I drive to Doherty's once a week, maybe once a fortnight. That's different.
that's
it's a 40-minute drive, right?
Yeah, it's the same from my place. About
Yeah,
45,
but I'm not
50.
going to drive there every day.
Of course,
No.
yeah.
I
used to. I used to drive to Collingwood to train.
Yeah, but I know you did that. I mean, I drove to that new gym, fucking 15 minutes, but like a million traffic lights.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't do this.
Yeah, so there's enough friction that I've never been to Powerhouse, and I've been in Gisborne since April.
How far is that?
15.
That's.
But the trade-off is...
Your gym must be good enough, though, for
and that's
that.
it.
It must be good enough.
If I put headphones in, and I train during the day when there's no one there, or like not a lot of people there anyway, so it's like I'm just here for me, and it's 6 minutes. It's less. It's like 4 minutes from my house.
Yeah. Yeah, that adds up, man.
And the climate control's good.
That's 20 minutes adds up. It's like 100
It's half an hour, man.
It's 100 minutes. Well, that's... I'll talk... Like, the difference between the trips, right?
Yeah.
So it's like 100 minutes a week if you go 5 days.
Yeah, so
You can get a lot done in 100 minutes.
Bank 90 minutes to train.
Yeah.
That includes leaving my house, training, coming home.
Yeah.
I know I can do that in 90 minutes if I don't fuck around.
Yeah.
So that then turns into
2 hours.
probably allowing 2 hours.
Yeah.
It's like that's a big chunk of my day, 4 days a week.
Yeah.
Just mentally, it writes off more time in your head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
if the gym's not good enough as well. Yeah. That's that. Like, if your gym's good enough and the other gym's not like exponentially better.
Yeah.
That 10 minutes is.
It's Chris's thing where
Yeah.
I can't remember the name of it, but it's
The 1 or 2 miles.
your relationship's not bad enough to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that thing. And you would walk a mile, but everything over a mile you would drive.
Yeah.
So 3/4 of a mile is actually slower than the drive, but it's not bad enough that you would drive.
Yeah.
So it's the same kind of concept. Like the gym's good enough that I'm not motivated to add an extra
10 minutes onto your day.
What'd you say it was? Like
minutes.
3 hours a week or something, 2 hours a week.
Yeah, it's 5 minutes to this gym, 15 minutes, so it's 10, it's 20 minutes per day.
Times 4.
Times 4. So just over an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Or just around an hour and a half.
Which is enough friction.
Yeah.
And I got to pay for another gym and all of that. Yeah, it's so funny. Shout out to Hannah, who's a app user. I've been chatting to her about like being, I call it neurospicy now. It's my favorite term.
Right.
Instead of neurodivergent. Because I'm like, I don't want to put any labels on it because I'm just leaving it alone.
Yeah.
She's like, there's a few things that you've said on the pod that I'm like,
Yep.
Yeah. And she's like, the clothing thing, like being sensitive to textures and stuff is huge.
Yep.
And then she's like, and then I heard you say that you've been having the same dinner for 16 weeks. And that's a thing. I'm like, I've had the same 4 meals every day for 16 weeks, beside the weekends pretty much. She's like, yeah, that's a thing. And then, like the gym, once I'm like, I don't even process other options. It's like, that's where I train. Yeah. I just have to work around this environment. And then I have a conversation. I'm like, oh, yeah, maybe I should go to that place or that place. But in the moment, I'm just like, gym here, go, do thing, go home.
Routine.
It's just
routine.
Yeah, so weird.
Even before when you were like, hang on, before I tell that story, I got to give you this context and this context.
Yeah. Yep. Interesting anyway.
Tick, tick, tick.
Habitual human.
It's not you're not low functioning though. So
Well, that's it.
Yeah.
yeah. So you could just be a little smidge.
Yeah. So I may or may not have indulged in some modafinil last weekend before.
Fuck, when you showed that packet, I had fucking like PTSD.
Bruh. I had 50 megs.
Yes, do you have a whole tablet?
No. They're 200s.
Oh.
Yeah, so...
I think we would have known if he did.
Yeah, well, the reason why I have PTSD is because I used to eat the whole tablet.
So one of my friends just got some that I coach.
Yeah.
Oh.
And she's like, I'm a bit flat. I'm feeling this. I'm like, okay, like we've got some weird stuff going on with cycle and just kind of like working through some shit.
Yeah.
Like, okay, that's fine. Like, have a rest. We'll be fine. And like a day later, like, oh yeah, I had some modafinil on the weekend. It came. I didn't really sleep very well. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, how much did you have? She's like, 200 megs. I'm like, bro, it's like 60 kilos, man.
It hurts my soul thinking
and I'm
about
like,
it.
okay, so nothing's wrong. You're hungover.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, really? I'm like, I have 50 and it's enough.
Yeah. You're on borrowed energy right now.
Yeah. Yeah, but like 50 with a double shot, I was like, I'm a god.
Yeah.
My brain
I should give it another shot.
differently. It's insane.
Yeah. Me and my old age, my middle-aged self, just don't have the same response to stimulants like I used to.
So I haven't used it, I reckon, for 2 years. Like, we joke about it all the time, but I haven't actually used it.
Yeah.
I think I used it once.
Haven't needed to do all of the work in a day.
Yeah, I think I used it once because I had to play 18 holes and I had like 4 hours sleep.
Yeah. Didn't you use it after you run? That day? Was it that day?
Nah, I think that was just Voltaren. That's my foot. I had 400 megs of Voltaren. But yeah, I think
that one's long. Is that a long lasting one?
I've got a slow release.
Yes, yeah. Is it armodafinil? That's the slow one, yeah?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Armodafinil. Anyway.
So yeah, it's a quarter tab.
Yeah.
And I think what I was sort of saying when I was having this conversation is just like, I think you've still got to pay the piper.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
it's no different to having a fucking bender on the weekend. It's like, oh, I feel great. It's like you smashed some MDMA and it's like, brother, you're going to pay for that next week.
I used a slightly different example. I said that it's like doing a double session of training.
Oh, yeah, sure.
It's like
whatever example you want to use.
You can get the work done and it's still going to be probably effective, but at some point you're going to have to rest.
Yeah.
So you can get all of the work done in a day. Like, I think that Saturday, the way I set mine up, I'd planned to work both days all weekend. So I worked like 8 till 6 Saturday, maybe 5. Like, obviously stimmed up. And then Sunday, I worked on the couch under a blanket on my laptop and just chipped away all day. Yeah. So it was still a kind of relaxed mood. I didn't put pressure on how much I had to get done or anything like that. It was still productive.
Yeah.
But it was still a slow day that come Monday, I was like, I'm a little sluggish, but not too bad.
Yeah. I have to select when I'm doing it because I know in 2 days I'm like, I can't think.
Yeah. I did 3 days in a row once and I slept for, I think I had like a 14-hour sleep.
Yeah.
Afterwards, just died. But
Dieted.
It got
I dieted myself.
It got done. The work got done. Yeah. So I'll be reintroducing it, put it that way.
Yeah.
At times when...
I've got some, so I'll sell it to you cheap. Oh, I won't sell it to you cheap.
How we doing, Sam?
How we doing? I want to do some questions.
38.
All right. You want to do some questions?
Do you want to talk about the weekend or you want to do questions? Questions.
The weekend.
Well, there's 38 minutes of banter there.
See? I was just going to do the whole episode of banter. Fuck them.
All right.
No, it's fine.
Tell us about your
Two
weekend.
Two questions.
No, but I forgot you had your weekend away.
Yeah. So we did our baby moon.
Yeah.
4 days off.
I forgot. I thought you just wanted to talk about the weekend. I was like,
yeah.
No, I talked about a lot of stuff.
I actually did stuff.
Yeah. How was your baby moon, Dan?
It was fucking great. I didn't actually know I needed it.
Yeah.
Until yesterday. And I was like, why am I so happy? And I was like, oh, because I actually took 3 days off work.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, oh, that's it. That's the secret. Actually.
Wine and dined in Melbourne for 3 days.
Don't work for fucking 21 days in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was awesome. So we stayed basically on the corner of like Little Burke and William Street.
Good spot.
Fucking mad spot. So, yeah, we had 0 plans. So usually like I leave stuff to Amy to kind of figure it out. Like she'll plan things. Yeah. We'll go here, we'll do this, we'll do it. And like I will deal with that when I finish on Thursday. Because I worked in the morning and then we went in and I was like, I'll think about it the second I get in the car.
Yeah.
Because Amy's just hit 3rd trimester, also working, also running the house because I'm never home anymore. All of that. She hadn't planned anything either. And we're like, oh, cool. So we've got 4 days in the city with 0 plans.
Yeah.
What the fuck are we going to do? And it was literally like searched coffee, brought up Google and filtered nothing under 4.5 stars. And then just went in and looked at the pictures and was like, this place looks dope. We're going there.
Yeah, that's mad.
And then on the way there, you'd find like, we went to one cafe and then saw another one across the road. And I was like, I'm going there tomorrow. Yeah. That looks sick. And just lay it on. I think it's called Crimper. It's just down this like sketchy ass alleyway. It's got this like big sign on the edge of the alleyway that's like red with the white coffee and an arrow. You would never follow that sign ever in your life. If you saw it, you'd be like, I'm not, whatever that coffee is, I don't want it.
Yeah, okay.
And then it has this tiny like stuck on top of that sign, the logo for Brick Lane, which is the one across the road.
Yeah.
And it's phenomenal. So we went into this Crimper joint. It's like 120 years old, like, it's still got winches from like the automotive center that used to be in it and shit. I was like, this is fucking dope.
Yeah, that's mad.
So, yeah, that was pretty much the summary of my weekend was, where do we go for
culinary delights?
Where do I go for my toast in the morning while I watch my wife eat whatever the fuck she wanted, and I have my protein shake on the way. Then we found just like Melbourne's wild, man. The quality of food you can get at any price point is insane. Yeah. So we found 2 places literally under. Well, there was 5, but we only went to 2 of them because chicken and rice life. There's a Malaysian noodle place, Thai, dumplings, Japanese, within 50 meters of each other. Yeah. All doing $16 mains.
Yeah, it's mad.
I was probably having 150 grams of salmon with a cup of rice and vegetables for $16.
Yeah, it's wicked.
I was like, this is insane. And then we went to Palermo.
I paid $60 for a schnitzel on the weekend. It was veal cotoletta, but...
it was good.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's all right.
Yeah. All right?
Yeah,
it was good?
It was good.
That place looked good.
Yeah, that's good. You nearly got a last-minute invite, actually.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because I'm at the age where everyone bails on you. Yeah. So I had every single plan possible. Yeah. Just turned to shit over the weekend. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, just all planned. So then we had a reservation at Cicconi's, and I was like, "Ooh, this is four reservations." I was like, "I might ring you," and then I was like, "I was at like 8:30." I was like,
"Yeah."
Didn't want to.
The irony is, we did big lunch that day and had like just Japanese snack food that night. Yeah. So we could have, but it didn't matter.
Yeah, I was just like, "Oh, it's a bit late." I don't know.
Amy's like, "Oh, Jason Steph are in the city." I'm like, yeah, we won't hear from them. Like, Jace will be like, I need to not see Ben for a minute.
I thought about it. I thought about messaging you, but I was like, probably fucking gate crash the vibe as well.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's like, hey guys.
Yeah, what's up?
How's Bubs doing?
Can I read too?
Where's my book?
So, new restaurant recommendation. We've been to Bang Pop a few times.
Yes.
You a fan?
I rate it.
Have you been to like Mama Lee or any like Vietnamese fusion-y type place?
I've been to a lot of Asian fusion joints. Just don't remember the names of them.
So I think I found the best one.
It's a bit cool.
So
I'm here for it though.
Rock Sugar and Bang Pop are like sister restaurants.
Yeah, I think we've been to both of them. Yeah.
We haven't been to Rock Sugar yet.
I think Steph and I have been there.
Yeah, good.
Yeah. Without you.
Unreal cocktails. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Mama Lee for Vietnamese.
Yeah.
Very, very good.
We'll get a couple of Barmese, Tam.
Yes. Or the BL. We went to Ho Chi Mama.
Ho Chi Mama's good.
Fuck, bro.
Oh, is that what you're talking about?
Bro.
Ho Chi Mama is tough, bro.
It's the best.
Yeah. Did you get the banquet?
Nah.
Oh
yeah.
Yeah, the banquet's good, bro.
Yeah,
because they give you all the good shit.
So much food, man.
Yeah, and they don't skimp, and it's not the shit that like is cheap. It's the good shit.
When you say banquet, it was just like you pick 3 things, 2 things, 1 thing.
Yeah, they just bring it out.
Yeah, but like you pick for the menu, right? Or,
I'm pretty sure they just brought it out for us, but maybe they've changed it now.
Yeah, so what they've got now is like minimum 2 people.
Yeah.
You pick 2 share plates, 2 mains, and a side.
Oh, that's even better.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, the food there's sick, bro.
So you know what? Like our wives eat very similar.
Mm.
So if you go to Thai, you get pad see ew all the time.
Pad see ew, yeah.
So they had pad Thai.
Yeah.
And I was like, you'll like that. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
And I was like,
minus the vegetables, or?
She got no bean shoots.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. There was actually no veggies in it.
Yeah.
And I was like, you'll like that. We're safe.
Mm.
I want some chicken. So we got the Korean fried chicken.
So good.
We got the dumplings and something else.
They do a really good massaman curry.
Yeah. So I was like, I couldn't share that, right?
Yeah. It's my food.
It's not going to be it. Yeah. It's for me. But the pad thai, I was like, I'll have some.
Yeah.
Like, begrudgingly.
So good.
Blew my mind, man.
Yeah.
I was like, this is just going to be boring noodles with soy sauce. Fuck me.
That's really good.
Elite. And the best Korean fried chicken I've ever had.
Mm. Yeah, I've eaten there plenty of times. It's delightful.
Yeah.
So yeah, rate it.
Yeah.
Rate
so
it.
if you're in Melbourne, get on it. It was like $45 a head.
We actually have to sort out our dinner options for our Christmas party. I just remembered.
I just assumed it was done, to be honest.
It's definitely not. We're throwing axes between 4 and 6, and that is it.
And that's it. All right. Yeah, cool. We probably should book something then.
Yeah. It's in 3 weeks, isn't it?
Jess will hear this Wednesday. It'll get done.
Yeah, that's it. 3 weeks is the Christmas party.
Yeah. Well, Schultz the night
17th.
before too. Excited.
Saddle up.
A big couple of
Coming
days.
hard.
Schultz the night before.
Yeah.
And then the last hurrah, apparently.
It's whatever you want it to be, mate.
Send it.
That's what I keep
I'm
hearing.
going to treat it like it is.
Yeah.
The most debaucherous night. No, I'm kidding.
I hope you're not.
So I've already kind of like just threw a couple of seeds out to Steph. Like, so we're all going to go out.
Yeah.
And then if you want to go home, because Ben wants to have a really big night, and I am responsible for that, that's totally fine.
Yeah.
You don't have to come.
Yeah, I've basically told Amy she'll see me when she sees me.
Yeah.
There's a good chance
like,
I'll go.
You have to come because obviously, like, it's important you're there, but then you don't have to stay.
When everyone else sleeps, it's totally fine if you do too.
Yeah, leave and I'll see you on Sunday morning sometime.
Morning is an ish.
I'm already rubbing my hands. I'll wait.
But
weekend good.
Yeah, another spot.
Yeah.
So like most Melbourne thing ever, and I'm like usually pretty shit at this stuff. Like I go to the same restaurant all the time because I'm just like I went there once, it was good, so I'll just back it. Because we had so long, I didn't want to go to the same place twice. So it was called Leaders of Industry.
Yep.
It's a cafe. Walk down an alleyway, blank door, no signs, nothing. Just says tattoos upstairs. And I was like,
cool.
Don't know if I want to take my pregnant wife up these stairs. Looks a bit sketchy, but walking up, and then I actually walked past the door to get into the cafe. And I just heard like a cup, and I was like, is that the door? Kind of just pressed the door. Yep, okay, this is it.
It wasn't the fucking wine thing. You remember when Michael's trying to get into the...
You got to push the button.
Yeah,
No, it was just...
Wasn't a trick door or something?
It was not. It was just a weird entry. Opened up, cafe was sick.
Yeah.
They had in-house handmade like leather spot. So shoes, belts, wallets.
Oh, yeah?
All that shit. They had this belt there that was like fucking $2,000.
Jesus.
Yeah. Some crocodile skin wallets and shit around the place. This is dope. And then they had like an old school barber chair, like red with the chrome and all of that. And
Yeah.
like a working barber in there. Yeah, all the cafes had, all the tables had like old school, like leather sewing machines on them. We got a seat on the window. It was basically on the corner of, would have been Elizabeth Street and Latrobe. So you basically see Melbourne Central traffic lights.
Yeah, right.
So people watching wise, it's like it was quiet in there. There was no humans around us, but we could just watch people for like an hour. It was sick.
Where was there tattoos?
Next level.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so when I walked out, it was like that tattoo sign was still there, and I was like, it's up there.
Get an espresso and a Southern Cross, thanks.
Yeah. Flat white.
yeah. Cappuccino.
Yeah.
Cappuccino.
Yeah.
2 sugars and a Southern Cross tattoo.
I had a moment of like how far I've come.
Yeah.
I think it was the first day we were at that Crimper Cafe, and these 2 girls came and sat down like near us, and they were clearly not from Melbourne, just like the way they were dressed and stuff. Yeah. I was like, okay. Trying to work out if they were international or what the situation was. And the waiter came over, and I'm saying it with a smile, not disrespectfully. It's because I've been there. Yeah. I've been the person. The waiter's like, so this is a 4.8 star rated cafe in Melbourne. What coffee would you like? A white one, please.
Yeah.
And I was just like, that's the best.
Yeah.
That's the best. And he's like,
what do you mean?
Cappuccino, latte, flat white, like what?
Just coffee with milk.
What do you want?
Coffee with milk, thanks.
She's like, flat white?
Yeah.
And then, like the other girl ordered, and I was listening to her friend, like, this is this much milk, and this is the froth, and this, and this. She was like, oh, okay. I'm just like, fuck, we've come a long way. Yeah. So that was definitely me.
Yeah. Coffee is life. Coffee is life.
Yeah. And now I'm like, if it's below 4.5 stars, I'm not coming inside.
Yeah.
Yeah. We actually left the cafe.
4.5 stars in Melbourne, because 4.5 stars elsewhere is not safe.
Agreed. Yeah, it needs to be 5 in Sydney.
Yeah, even then I was like, it's like this place wasn't next to a dog park. I wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
I feel like the stars are for the dog park, not for the coffee.
The environment.
Yeah. It's like, there's dogs here. Yeah, 4.8 stars. Why not?
Yep. Yeah, so I've said it a few times now. I think Melbourne is the best city in the world to have no plans and have a good time.
Yeah.
You can just find stuff to do.
It's the greatest.
I think the closest is probably Paris.
Yeah, okay.
I know you haven't done like heaps of like main cities.
Nah.
But Edinburgh's okay, but the food sucks.
Yeah,
but you've got way more history. That's what Melbourne lacks.
Of course.
It's like you can't go see the fucking 1,000-year-old building.
Yeah.
You just do nothing all day but do stuff.
Like hundreds of years old, not thousands.
Right. The country,
it's like no culture at all.
Yeah.
It's like fucking smidgen of other societies.
And any history we do have, we don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, it's pretty sketchy. It's not something to be proud of.
Yeah, even it's so funny in London too. It's like they have like the last 30 years that we're allowed to talk about that.
Yeah.
And then we just don't talk about 500 years. And then before that, we can talk about it again.
I wonder if there's a time when, like, you know what I mean?
It comes back.
Like, after a period of time, it's just like, it was so long ago that...
Yeah, or like, I don't know.
Thousands of years. Like, there would have been... Civilizations have done fucking, like, absolutely awful things thousands of years ago.
So, like, Paris is, like, the shit around Napoleon and stuff. It's like, there's so much of it. And he was a savage, man.
I can't wait for that movie to come out. You see,
they're doing a new one?
Yeah. It's November 17, 2020-something. I don't know. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that shit.
Yeah, I will be seeing that.
Yeah,
me
too.
Is that Joaquin Phoenix?
Yeah.
Or someone else?
Oh, is he doing it?
Yeah, he's doing it. He's Napoleon. Yeah,
mad.
It looks mad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm G'd.
Yeah.
And he was a
savage,
evil man.
Savage.
Yeah.
But like the Parisian history is pretty fucking full on, man. And they don't pull a single punch when you're there. It's sick.
Yeah. That's why
But the only, I think, downside to Paris is it's so spread out.
Yeah.
Like Melbourne, everything's within walking distance.
Yep.
Whereas, Paris is, because they have like
that's a big deal.
The 3-story rule, like nothing's higher than 3 stories in the city. Okay. So there's no like skyscrapers and office buildings and hotels and shit.
Yeah.
Which is awesome, but it just takes forever to get
everything's
to anything.
way more drawn out, right?
Yeah. But like similar to Melbourne, where like there's a fucking dog park just outside the Louvre.
Yeah, it's mad.
It's mad. So parks everywhere, food on every corner, very little chains, similar.
Yeah.
But Melbourne still wins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is way off center of what we're talking about. Are you done?
I'm done.
So do you have any crypto anymore?
I think we have some.
Yeah, so I fucked up, but it didn't fuck up. So listen to this, right? So when we sold those NFTs, we had all that sold. So I initially
I paid for my Paris trip.
Yeah, so I initially kept that in my Phantom wallet.
Yeah.
And then I sent it to my Binance when the money when it was plummeting.
Yeah.
And made like a real panic buy of like Bitcoin.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought long term it's smarter to do that, right?
Yeah.
and I left a little bit in my Phantom wallet. What I forgot is when I changed computers and the one doesn't turn on anymore, I can't access that fucking wallet anymore.
Yeah.
And I thought I saved my seed phrase.
Yep.
And it doesn't, when I put the seed phrase in, it doesn't link to the account. So now, I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do. I think it's done. So I've lost my Fox and this and that, which is probably about $2,000. So that thing's worth about $2,000, right?
Is it really?
Yeah, because the soul's like $50, bro.
I'm going to go sell mine tonight.
Yeah. And,
Well, you remember.
So I'm like, I'm kind of a little bit shitty, but I'm kind of not, right?
Yeah.
Because I had like tens of thousands of dollars. Yeah, that's right. And then I bought Bitcoin with it. Whoa. And Bitcoin's like $50K right now.
Yeah.
So I've literally doubled my initial investment because I bought it at 20. So imagine if I had, and like,
you couldn't get to any of it,
bro. It would have been like $15,000 worth of soul in a wallet that I would have lost. Yeah. So I'm like kind of counting my chickens. I'm just like, now I just hope, because there's like, I've still got probably about 10 or 12 in there. So now I'm just hoping it never gets to like,
soul.
Yeah. So now I'm hoping it just never gets to like $10,000 or something. Because then it's like, I have fucking $100,000 worth of
sitting there that I can't get to. Just like typing codes, hoping.
Just hope that like NFTs just plummet now.
Yeah.
You've got no access to your old machine.
Yeah, it doesn't turn on, and then I traded it in.
Oh, yeah.
But it doesn't turn, and it just did not turn on. I tried everything.
Yeah.
And I have a seed phrase. I have my seed phrase, but I put it in, and the account it's linked to has nothing. And I was like, this is a problem.
Yeah.
So I might be one of those people in like 20 years' time where...
You don't still have it on your phone? Or you never did?
Nah, so I thought that too, and it needs the seed phrase because it's a different phone.
Of course.
Oh, actually, you know what I might do? I might open my old phone, and I'll send it to my Binance.
Yeah.
And then I'll send that to my new MetaMask.
Yep.
My new Phantom wallet.
Making money.
Oof. There's hope. Yeah, I was kind of like, how do I feel about this? Because I was like, I'm a real glass half full kind of dude most of the time, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, if I never sent any of it, I would be way more upset.
Yeah.
But now the fact that it's like, it's just like a couple of NFTs that are worth a couple of $1,000, and then like maybe some soul where at some point it's going to be worth like, maybe 20, 50 grand. Mm-hmm. And it's like that Bitcoin by then though that I bought
still be worth more.
Will be worth like way more, right?
Yeah.
So yeah,
but way more reliably worth more.
Yeah,
because soul might be worth $3.
Yeah, well, we're in a bullish market.
It's coming, is it?
No, it's here.
Crypto bros are back.
Haven't
heard any noise.
Very bullish at the moment.
Haven't heard any noise.
Bitcoin was on the rise.
That means it's time to buy.
Last time I looked, it was like 23 grand. Like I bought in at 23 grand Aussie. And it's 55 now.
Yeah.
Aussie.
Happy with that.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I'll get an update every week.
I'm going to be rich.
If I'm totally honest.
I'm going to be rich.
I don't even look at it.
Yeah. You should, because we're it's that time. Anyway.
Yeah, so I don't know. I only have a dollar value. I don't know how much we actually
own
in terms of
coin
dollars. Yeah. Yeah, but there's still some there.
Well, make sure you don't lose your seed phrase.
It's at a 100% profit margin, so that's pretty good.
Make sure you don't lose your seed phrase. Fucking idiot.
But yeah, I still have a Fox. The cat's worth anything?
Couldn't even tell you.
Still got that, the other one that Dad told me not to sell.
The Quantum Trader?
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
How have we time?
Now.
Can we do a couple questions?
We can.
All right. So I've got some questions. What's up, guys? So before we move on, just a little bit more information for those people who are curious about coaching. Maybe they want someone to take care of their training, get a bit more specific, take it to the next level, or even just keep them accountable to all of the things that they need to do. So again, you guys can go onto the website, get a little bit more information. It's got all the information on there on what's involved to take your training to the next level. You can hit the inquiry button, and then we'll get on a strategy call and see what we can do for you. So the first question is, what do you think about during your sets to get the extra push out?
What do I think about?
Yeah. Do you have anything, Tam? Mine's fucked up.
I know you think about like your dog's dying and shit.
Yeah. I think about like someone's trying to kill Steph.
Yeah.
If I don't get these 3 reps out,
don't do that.
They're going to kill my family.
I think I'm just not at the level where I take it that seriously.
Yeah.
I either do it or I don't.
I'm way.
I'm like, oh,
It's the most damn answer. Let's do it or I don't.
I think I'm much more self-deprecating.
It's just like, you're nothing. You're worthless.
Yeah. Don't be a fucking pussy.
Sometimes I'll be like, your fucking arms are never going to be big. This attitude.
Yeah, see, I definitely don't go there. It's more just like, yeah, it's just it's who are you gonna be?
Yeah. Ooh, the Goggins.
Yeah, that's
Gets all Goggins on himself.
Yeah. Who's gonna carry the boats, bro?
Need big arms to carry the boats, Jace. Need big arms to carry those boats.
Yeah, it's much more questioning my internal identity. Is how I do it.
Yeah. You got to get, like, I'm not saying everyone obviously needs to get there because Tam doesn't, but I feel like you have to be kind of questioning or drawing off something when you're training.
Yeah.
To get you to push a little bit more.
Yeah, there's a dark box that I can open that doesn't actually have words or even images.
Just feelings.
It's just a feeling.
Yeah.
And it's like when that box opens, shit gets done. And that's like the fucking rattle the barbell on the deadlift, shake the head, snarl like that. It's like, okay, that has been
you're gonna have no teeth.
But I couldn't tell you what I'm thinking about because it's usually nothing.
Yeah.
It's just
I understand.
I don't know.
Just go to the place.
Stuff
you know when you get real mad and you forget what happened?
Yeah.
It's kind of like that.
Yeah. So I think I've done that a lot in my life. And it's just like summon the demon, do the thing.
I blacked out and now I'm here.
Yeah.
It's like goes all Hulk on himself, wakes up, he's got rips all over his shirts and shit. A couple black eyes.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck, I just went to the gym.
What happened? Did I PB my deadlift?
It's like, let me move. Nothing hurts. Must be okay.
So I actually really struggle to train around happy people. Like that. Like 1RM stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Like when we were training, we tested the 1RMs for when we did the group workout for the intensive. Yeah. It's like that was hard.
Yeah, it just wasn't.
Because it's like, I need to be your friend and you're going to spend the next 3 days with me and I have to be happy between my sets.
Yeah, but you still want to...
I can get there a little bit for the set and like I did okay, but it's not the same. Yeah. Okay. I'm sure there's been particularly...
It's not fueled by demons.
Through COVID...
It's a good pre-workout name, anyway.
Demons. Demon fueled.
Yeah. It's probably good.
It's in line with like fueled by demons, go to war.
Yeah. Carry the boats.
That's it.
Valhalla.
I'm all about it. I started watching Vikings again.
Yeah, from the start.
Yeah,
sick.
Fuck, man. The first season...
Just 2 seasons, Jason.
Once it happens, the first 3 seasons, I'm bailing on. I said to Steph, because I'm like, it is the best 3 seasons of a TV show. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
So good.
I agree.
So good. Old Rollo and Ragnar when they were best of buddies and brothers.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, and the eagle at the end of season 2.
So good. Oof. So good. This is a bit of a loaded question. So what advice would you give? What advice would you give someone in their 20s for life, career, and business?
Life, career, and business.
Maybe we'll go one.
Just like a one-liner.
Oh, well, you can do one for each, maybe, because it's like, where do you, like, someone in their early 20s? That's a big
question.
Like for life, it's a tough one, man. Career and business would be very similar, right?
Career and business is send it and fuck it up.
Yeah, I was going to say that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like make mistakes.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to get out there and just do the thing.
Yeah.
You're going to hate it.
If you're not making mistakes, you're wasting your time.
Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah. If you've never had borderline anxiety attack from making mistakes, push harder.
Yeah, and like I know I've been pushing real hard about this, like avoiding like temporary happiness and pushing towards like long-term stability. In your 20s, that is going to be the thing that compounds and puts you in a good position in your 30s. Because like
that's where I was going to go with life.
Yeah, there was countless times where I would leave at that moment when it was about to fucking get out of hand. Like, I'd go to the thing, and then I would leave.
Yeah.
You know, or like we would be out and it's like midnight and everyone's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm going home," because nothing gets better beyond this point. It's like you're going to someone's house, you're getting up to God knows what, you're coming home, and then you're just like fucked for the weekend. So I know there'll be the fear of missing out can be huge for some people, but I just think if you can take the temporary hits at the time, and make sure that you're using that energy to build on your future self, that'll repay you in fucking leaps and bounds in years.
I think all the way through my 20s I felt behind all of my friends, because they had solid job, the house, the family, like moved through that progression much earlier than me, and I was still like battling away. But I think we talk about all the time now, like your average Tuesday. It's like my average Tuesday is the sum of 10 years of that discomfort.
And then I guess the last thing I'd say life wise is like you're not behind. Because I still think I'm behind. I know it feels like everyone's gonna feel it. But you're not. You have so much time ahead of you. Like we got more years ahead of us than we have behind us. So when you look at it like that, you have way more time to make it in your career, get to a certain income threshold that you want to, live a certain lifestyle, get the house, do the holiday thing, meet people, experience certain situations that are on your list. So
we're obviously doing the like live by design thing at the moment. Maybe you can't in your 20s. Because you probably don't have the resources yet. Well, like we're talking from our lens, right? Like we didn't have the resources at that time. But the intent is this behavior will cause this outcome. That outcome should be designed.
Not just falling into.
Don't let life just happen to you. Because I think you're the same. I'm sure. Like as we get early 30s, mid to late 30s, like you start to see like people don't stay the same. They either, it's not regress. I don't know the word for it. It's not regress, but they don't stay the same because they become a little bit resentful of life. They become a little bit frustrated. They become a little bit, and they change. Because of the lens they're seeing the world through isn't as positive as it was. When in their 20s, when they're having a great time.
And when they had ambition, but didn't realize how hard it was going to be to meet those ambitions. And then other people who are still chasing it are obviously moving in the other direction. So it becomes, I'm starting to see that a lot in my life. See the gap
now and seeing, around people, and like nothing like fucking starting to talk about a child on the internet. Like, I have this post written. It's like, I will 100% say that unsolicited gym advice from men to women in the gym is horrible. But fuck me. If you've never been around women who've had children and you're pregnant, my lord. Do that while you can, or this won't happen. You won't be able to do that. It's like, okay.
Let's see.
I was doing all the things that other people can't do before. So, it's an interesting space to get in. So,
Okay. That was an interesting one. We'll do one more. How are we doing for time?
Out of 10.
One more. All right, let me pick. I'll field a good one here. Oh, this is fun. This will be good. So name your top 5 non-sharing items.
Non-sharing?
Yeah, so just 5 items you would never share with someone.
Food.
Solved. Universal food. 1.
My wife?
Yeah. Fuck. These are going to be very similar. So I've already like tick. Toothbrush, surely.
Yeah, toothbrush.
Yeah.
Less currently, but before this car, my car.
Oh, yeah? Yeah. I'm okay with... Like, I'd let you drive my car.
Yeah, I would let you drive my car, but not many others.
Yeah. Maybe not yet, Tim. I'm just kidding, bud. So car,
So I would say no for your car if that's your answer. Because you two is like, I'd let you use it. It's like you're not just another person.
Yeah. Yeah, there's like a very select few people.
Yeah, so it's not a universally shared item. Though.
Correct.
Yeah.
What else?
2 more.
Underwear?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, it doesn't matter.
You've just gone like so practical.
It doesn't matter if it's clean. Like, I don't give a fuck. Once you wear it, it's over.
It's over, yeah.
Yeah, it's like light a match or you can keep it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
What about you're in bed?
Nah, I'm alright with that.
I feel weird about it.
Wait. Share.
Like if you weren't there.
No, but share would be. Oh, I see.
Let someone else use it.
Oh no, I don't care. I don't care about that.
Yeah, we actually had.
You would just wash it.
With the old house, like the dogs never went down the back, so when people stayed, they had to sleep in our bed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So just to make it the same,
Yeah.
So I used to light those sheets on fire. No, I'm just kidding.
We've just had this conversation of like, so where our old house, we had people like house sit that had to stay in our room, and I hated it. It's like I would much rather put you in a spare room, and now we have 2. But there's a weekend coming up where we're like, fuck, there could be heaps of people. Maybe because we're not even going to be in the house. Maybe we can offer our room, and I'll still just like
still feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, the new house, I've got more beds, so it's kind of like, why should you be in there? But if someone needed to sleep in my bed, I wouldn't really give a fuck. Like, if we were having a big party and I was like, and like the other rooms were taken and I was downstairs and not really going to, I could sleep on the couch or something, I'd be like, you sleep in my bed.
Yeah.
You know?
It's just a preference. It's not a...
Yeah.
It's not a no, it's just a preference.
I love how food was the first one. This is food. So food, your wife, car
bed.
Underwear,
and
your bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah.
Socks.
So what would your 5th one be, Jace, if you're okay with the bed?
Oh, 5th one. If I'm all right with the bed. Non-sharing.
What about Emma, your pillow?
Oh, yeah, nah, no way. Yeah, nah. It's like the bed that I'm okay with.
Yeah.
And not the pillow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah. It's like, I don't want to... Like, everyone has their own... And it's not, I'm sure I have a certain scent. You know what I mean? Everyone has a certain scent.
Yeah.
You don't...
I don't want to smell that shit when my head hits the pillow.
Agreed.
Man. It's like... Yeah. My brother used to... So my younger brother, he used to smell his pillow when... He used to go sleep at his girlfriend's house because, like, he might have friends stay over or whatever. So he used to come home and smell his pillow to see if someone
Who's
slept
been
in
here?
the bed. But yeah, that's definitely the pillow.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
I've heard they make good mattresses too. So
I've heard.
looking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucked up with this mattress we've got. It's too soft.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's too soft. I know it's not. I'm just...
Is it a uniform one?
I'm 10 kilos heavier than when we ordered it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm not getting lighter. Refuse.
Yeah.
I'm trying to, but
I seemingly have this resistance about getting under 90 kilos. I was there for like a day. I was like,
oh yeah.
Oh, I'm small again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was there for a day and then I went away for 4 and put on.
90's okay.
So
90's
good. I like it.
90's good. 90's good for the body dysmorphia. It's good for the ego.
Yeah. Can still hold a t-shirt.
It's like, I'm still a big dog.
Yeah. All right. I really need to pee.
Yeah. We'll leave it. We'll wrap it up. All right. We'll catch you in the next episode, guys. Thanks for watching.